Paul, yes. Just looking at this extreme risk. The mental health of the respondents, mental health issues of the respondents. Now let's see. I document that you never gave me notice of court hearings. Right. You issued a dissolution of marriage without any notice of court hearings. Yes. You had me arrested for the allegation of violating protection orders without any actual evidence or witnesses. Yes. And that you say that, well, I'm going to want you to remove your court orders today. So, now, you must provide an address where you can be served with legal documents. Choose one option, then write the address in the line below. Yes. I'm filing on behalf of a law enforcement agency. Oh, I'd like to know exactly who the individuals are that keep issuing these protection orders because I know domestic violence is a real crime. Yeah. But I actually didn't commit any domestic violence. I did 7 hours of parenting classes. And you continue to ignore my rights. Now it says, under the penalty of perjury, under the laws of the state of Washington. Yes. The petitioner, and then printed name, and if law enforcement, your badge number. It looks like any cop or any sheriff or anybody in law enforcement could get somebody. Ouch. You did, didn't you? Pooh, you fucked my cousin and you had her file one of these. Now, temporary extreme risk protection order. Yes, extreme risk. Yeah. Not bad enough that there's a protection order or weapon surrender form. Now I'm in extreme risk because I document that I wasn't. And you decide you're going to, petitioner, do you have to put her name in there? Or can you issue a weapon surrender form without the name of the petitioner? And there's no date of birth. Yes. Now, warning, okay, to the respondent, you are prohibited from having a firearm in your custody or control or from purchasing, possessing, so on and so forth. Now, you must surrender all firearms immediately. I thought that's what the weapon surrender form was. Yes. But that wasn't extreme enough. Yeah. You wanted to put it in all. Oh, wait a second here. Respondent's distinguishing features. Respondent. The order is valid until the date and time. You just wanted to take all the guns and you just need a distant relative that happens to be a blood relative to do this on behalf of the Sequim Police Department. Yeah. If you fail to appear at the hearing, Superior Court may enter an order against you that is valid for 1 year unless you've already had a protection order. Yes. And they issued it for 10 years, so approximately 7 years from now. Yes! I'm going to have one of these issues. After 2 million emails, you would have thought that somebody would have realized the importance of protecting my rights. But they don't. They don't. The respondent has access. Respondent expressed. Respondent has unlawfully or respondent respondent violated criminal protection order, no contact order, restraining order issued on. Respondent was. The respondent has been arrested. Oh, boy, the respondent really got fucked in this one, didn't he? Yep. Respondent has been respondent recently committed violence against others or for all of those retired sheriffs that thought they'd help me, yes. If I tell you to go fuck yourself, I mean what I say, and that's not a threat. I don't know exactly how you would fuck yourself, but you probably have to jack you. And mental health status. Let me see. I've had my rights violated for 7 years and 3 months. Yes. He issued a protection order in 2011 where I was arrested when I didn't violate it. Oh. Then you reissued it while I was on trial with a different judge than the two court commissioners. Yes. Then the same court commissioner that was hearing the dissolution of marriage was modifying it at the same time. Yes. And for some reason you think I should be happy about this, I shouldn't have any anger. Now, I wouldn't say that I have anger issues. I mean, after 2 million emails, you think I like corrupt. Now, I have informed law enforcement of my civil rights being violated. And for every sheriff or every retired sheriff that thinks it's okay to issue court orders without any notice or opportunity to be heard, They're wrong. Oh. Now, there is corroborative evidence of respondents' abuse of alcohol or controlled substances. Yes, I smoked marijuana. Not today. About a year and a half ago. Yes. Does is that enough evidence that I'm on? Well, it's legal. Now, federal and Washington State computer data. Oh, you're gonna serve me in the Squim Public Library again? Is it going to be the sheriff or some other individual that doesn't have any legal right to my personal information? You're going to serve somebody other than myself? Ooh, like you did in 2015? Now, you must appear at the next hearing stated on page 1 of this order. Is this one of those new protection orders where you're really going to put the hammer down, aren't you? You're going to fucking make people appear in court and you're going to make them do what you say because you're law! Oh, abuse of power, abuse of court orders. Court of Washington? Yes. Return of service, extreme risk. You would have thought. Now, let me just look at the difference here, okay? Because I have the packet for the protection order. Oh, seems like there's some similarities in these two documents. Yes. Somebody really decided they were really going to make people do what they say. Pooch. Now, this says Superior Court of Washington for Clallam County. Yes, a petition for order for protection. Yep. Now, I am a victim of domestic violence committed by the respondent. Yes. When my wife had me arrested on Guam. Yeah. Had my record expunged? Yes. I did 7 hours of parenting classes, and she still says that I'm a victim of domestic violence. Why didn't she sign the one that was. Well, I actually didn't commit any domestic violence or child abuse. The victim lives in this county. The victim's age is 18 or over. Respondent's age is 18 or over. The victim's relationship with the respondent's a spouse or former spouse. Are we still married? Because I never got that dissolution of marriage. Now, there's going to be a humongous number of lawsuits. Now, I told you that I wanted my sons, and you decided that you'd try to make me look crazy for not understanding that I have certain rights as a citizen. And for some reason, you in law enforcement think that any individual can get one of these court orders. Oh, well, I was married for 10 years, and I think I still am because you never gave me notice of the actual dissolution of marriage. You didn't give me the dissolution of marriage. I sent you 2 million emails, and for some reason, I'm going to want you to give me my sons. You understand? Then I'm going to sue you, every sheriff of the United States. Yes. Now, this was interesting. See this right here? They put that on the right side of this document, this petition for the order for protection. Yes. But I noticed that Exhibit A had it on top of the actual protection order that doesn't have the state court seal or the forgery of the elected oath of office. Yes. Now, of course, I don't get to see these, but the name, the age, the race, sex, how related, so on and so forth. Yes. Now, other court cases or other restraining, protection, or no contact orders involving me, yes. Then you're going to put the extreme risk protection order in here too. When are you going to change all the forms? So I request an order for protection following a hearing that will restrain. You know, I've been, restrain, protection, other, number 9, mental health evaluation. Restrain, direct the respondent, participate in appropriate treatment or counseling services. Now, that wasn't on the one that you gave me, yes. Now, looks like they added a box, number 13. Yes. Since I don't get to see these petitions, why don't you just mark that instead of putting it in number 9 of the. Well, where was I supposed to have these? Now, you say that I'm crazy for not understanding exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Um, it says, well, grant me exclusive custody and control of the following pets. Yes, prohibit respondent. I want an emergency temporary protection or effective immediate lasts up to 14 days until the court hearing. Now, did you interpret that 14 days as or until the court hearing 40 days later? An emergency exists as described below. I request a temporary order for protection granting relief through 1 through 12 be issued to me without prior notice to be effective until the hearing. Yes. Now, I also request temporary surrender of firearm. Isn't that similar to the extreme risk protection order? Well, you could just put a little X there. What if without prior notice to the respondent? It seems that you could actually serve the respondent before you have a court hearing. Yeah, I mentioned that once in one of those videos that I had made. That why do you renew the protection order, reissue the protection order, then issue the permanent protection order when you could just have that notice of the court hearing and then have a well, what irreparable harm would result in an order if not issued immediately without prior notice to the respondent when you have 93 days before expiration? Why do you need temporary protection orders? Now, I know, but it says here request for special assistance. Yes. Court order the appropriate agency to assist me in obtaining. Now, she took all my shit when I lived on Guam. Yes. And she still has all my documentation from the businesses that I had, and she has all my personal items, domestic violence, and physical armed bodily assault, including sexual assault, including the respondent has committed the acts of domestic violence, describes specific acts, approximate dates, beginning exactly. Uh, could you remove your orders today?